Hey, what's up, team? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology. I'm trying out a new system, so hopefully the video in the background will keep you entertained a little bit while you're listening to my voice. It doesn't really have anything to do with the message, but it's something to watch in the background. So today we're talking about the C.R.A.F.T model. This is a model that I use for coaching myself and other people. So the C.R.A.F.T model, the C is create awareness of current situation, R, realistic goals, A, approach, F, find leverage, and T, test. In coaching, models help keep track of what step we're on in a process. They also give us a framework to push forward with and gain clarity. I love them. I've been playing with some other ones, but decided to make my own because that's just what I like to do. The C.R.A.F.T model is designed to problem solve, create motivation, and take important steps towards the new goals that it creates. The model is cyclical as well, so you can go through it many times to address the next steps of your goal. C. Create awareness. This step is all about discovery and diagnosing the issue. I've found this step to be useful even when there's no obvious problem. There are tons of different ways you can create awareness of your current problems if you don't know what they are. I think the easiest ways are to ask broad questions or analyze your dragons. I don't really have any problems. Life is good, right? Well, you might say that, but there's always something you can do work on. So sorry to break that to you. Some questions to think about. What am I not 100% satisfied with right now? What are my long-term goals that I keep putting off? How might you advise someone in your position? What's holding me back? R. Realistic goals. Goals are great, but they need to be realistic. If they're too vague, your subconscious won't know what to do. If they're too big, you'll get intimidated because you don't know where to start. In this step, we make sure the goal is well formed. Get very clear and specific about what the goal is. Make sure it's positive and something that you truly want. If it's for someone else, you should find a way to reframe it to make it your own. Break it down into small chunks to get to specifics. Try also combining the chunks into a bigger frame to see the global impact. Then, make sure it fits your ecology. What I mean by this is that it has to mesh well with your life. The goal needs to be congruent with your values, your relationships, and your current situation. If accomplishing this goal would completely tear apart your family life, then it's not a healthy, realistic goal. It's gotta make your life better, which sounds obvious, but it's not always considered when making goals. If you want to go even deeper into the goal itself, bust out the SMART acronym. S, specific. M, measurable. A, achievable. R, realistic. T, timed. I told you I love them. A, approach. By this time, if you actually went through that last step, you should be grinning because you're ready to go. You want this goal. You can see yourself achieving it. You can feel it. So, how are you going to reach that goal? What's the battle plan? Start with something you can do today or tomorrow. Don't try to take over the world before you have the power behind you to do so. Depending on the goal, you may need to start with something that you can add into a daily routine. If it's do 100 push-ups every day and you don't normally do push-ups, it's probably not going to stick. Start small and easy for those. If it's a one-time task like call my friend to see if he can connect me to his boss, then prepare for it and do it. You don't always need an elaborate plan. You just have to have some achievable steps set up. After you've taken some steps, go to the next two letters of the model. F. Find leverage. Goals, especially long-term goals, need support. This step keeps you motivated by finding emotional, physical, and environmental leverage to keep you going even when you're not feeling it. A slight variation on the Cartesian questions works well for me. What will happen if you continue to do this? And what else? And what else? What will happen if you don't continue to do this? And what else? And what else? What won't happen if you continue to do this? And what else? And what else? What won't happen if you don't continue to do this? And what else? And what else? Simple enough, right? You get to deal with towards and away motivation as well as waning desire and the issues that come with that. When you've got that taken care of, envision getting your goal by using all your senses. I impatiently struggle with this quite often, but it's so important. Make the result real and your mind will guide you to it. This should help you stay focused and capable. T. Take what you've already learned from the previous 4 steps and experiment. Nothing about setting goals and personal development should be set in stone. Keep it flexible and find what works for you. Don't let yourself slack off, but be realistic. I think the most important thing is that you're continuing to move forward one day at a time. Even if it's at a slow pace, it's still better than yesterday. Got some new ideas to incorporate into your goal? Go back to step 1 to create awareness through diagnosis and discovery. How have things changed in your current situation because of your effort? Check that the outcome is still realistic. Determine your approach, find leverage, test again. So what's your reward for doing all this? Well, it's a better life. Is that doing it for you? I don't think I need to get into the specifics with this anymore. Try the C.R.A.F.T model out and comment below or email me and let me know how you're progressing. Thanks for watching. Good luck, have fun.
Capture the objective. Matrix activated. Fully operational.
The objective is now active.
Check me out. Bring the flight. Behind you. I'm back in the game. Rallying power forward barrier. Bailing out. 动住，不许走。